We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Mets enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Freddy Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Digging in, Alonzo Cochran. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Mets, the shortstop, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit in the air out to left field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Into the box now, Trevor Matheson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bounce to first. He's right there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Matheson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3. Brewers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning in Milwaukee. No score on the show. At the plate, Basil Padilla will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
At the plate now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
from the stretch.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now to the plate, Cliff Floyd, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Padilla at second. Piazza at first with no outs. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Stepping in now, Bryant Tyner. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And he fouls this one off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Four runs here in this half inning. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Alonzo Cochran. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're two outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mets out in front, 4-0. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Trevor Matheson. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Basil Padilla.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 4-0 lead. At the plate, Freddy Peralta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Freddy Peralta.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Up next in Milwaukee, the shortstop, Brock.
Here's Brock Holt now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Piazza recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mike Peralta.
Now the pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So striding in, Cliff Floyd. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-0 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Standing in, Bryant Tyner. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. He'll go to second for 1, and he let him too much. It's through him into center field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Brent Suter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Five runs, just 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Seared down the first baseline. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Alonzo Cochran, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The center fielder, Trevor Matheson.
Standing in now, Trevor Matheson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Mets 7 and the Brewers nothing. And here's Christian Yelich now, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
No, inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Keston Hiura, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sliced hard on the ground. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
1-0 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Matheson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
To the plate now, Eric Sogard, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Into the box now, Pete Alonso. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Alonso.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball.
The 1-0 home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Navarez moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kane going back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 5 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
So now to the plate, Mike Piazza. Fouled away. Couple of walks for him thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
Next for the Mets, Cliff Floyd. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2.
Hold down. 3-2.
Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready for another shot now. Bryant Tyner. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, number 6.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Now the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
At the plate now, Noah Syndergaard as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Justin Smoke now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1.
Hey! That's ball 2. Next up, 2-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 35.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. J.P. Feyereisen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Feyereisen.
Alonzo Cochran will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set, and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Feyereisen, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate, Trevor Matheson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen, as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Payoff pitch one more time.
Nope.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So digging in now, Pete Alonso. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now both runners are breaking. Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. So the decision to run that time pays off, as now following the strikeout, 2 men are in scoring position with just the 1 out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Basil Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees, because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
One-0 count. Here it is. 1-1 the count. Runners are at 2nd and 3rd with 1 down. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Hard liner to center field. King is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Brock Holt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
A ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. looking to send him packing again. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Another full count pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. All set for the start of the inning. So striding forward now, Cliff Floyd. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Yelich going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 23.
Stepping up now, Bryant Tyner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow.
really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Here comes the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Hit down the line at first. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Nope.
Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Count still full, 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Fouled off. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Ball, that's inside.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Eric Syndergaard.
In now, Eric Syndergaard. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Back inside.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still 8-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alonzo Cochran. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 33.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Stepping in, Trevor Matheson. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung out and missed for the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate. Here's the 0-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Stepping in now, Pete Alonso, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now batting.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Corbin Burns will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Orlando Arcia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box, Basil Padilla, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Outside, 3-0 now. Mike Piazza will be next. The 3-0. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in once again, Mike Piazza 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-0.
No, that's no.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now batting, Cliff Floyd. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Here comes the first pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready once again, Bryant Tyner, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Padilla rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they extend their lead even further.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
In now, Jeff McNeil, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets are out on top, 11-0. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
So stepping in, Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
2 strikes.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke. 4th home run here in the early going, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. To bat Orlando Arcia as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11? This guy's dinner tastes different.
Brock Holt comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. All set to start the ninth in this one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Betances, and he might actually get a chance to hit here. Michael Conforto will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. In there, 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alonzo Cochran. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Garcia is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 33, Trevor Matheson.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Matheson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Another 0-2 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Mets leave 1, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-1.
Hey, dude. I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's down.
1-0 pitch on the way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Metropolitans took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Noah Syndergaard wins his third of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Freddy Peralta worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make